Welcome back, Your Excellency. One of the things that confounds the Nigerian voting public is the fact that you have a preponderance of governors from the south in the PDP. Yet, it has taken an APC that has by far fewer southern governors to take the decision to cause power to shift to the south. How did this happen in your party, despite the fact that you have so many governors from the south?
I think that you should praise those of us who stood firm and to say that, look, power should shift to the south. People like Governor of Atiku State, people like Abia State, people like West, Shey Makinde, Odom contested, you know. If you're a governor, that's what I can do. You know what to, if that is what your people want. But I told them that this is what my people want, and that is why we have to go for it. And you see, like people say, the love for unity of this country, for the unity of this country. Yes, everybody wants how things will be done in such a way that nobody should care where you come from. We'll get to that point. But as it is today, we have not reached that level where you undermine these factors. No. And that is why it is critical to some of us in PDP. I said, do they understand the mistake they're making? If APC as a ruling party can come out categorically and say, we are zoning this to the south. And then we in PDP, we have lost it. And then we are saying, okay, appealing to you so that we peace everywhere. We can have something to talk to our people. Give us back chairman. You are still saying no. What message are we sending? We have accepted our fate by making sure the party candidate has emerged. And we say, look, for whatever way it is, let us do things so that peace will reign and let's move on. And people are still trying to show that they determine what will happen in this country by the mere fact that whatever they say is what will happen. And people are going to say, come on, I'm not a slave. No way. No way. We must do the right thing. We must show Nigerians this is where we are coming to. And you have been arrogant about it. Why are you arrogant about it? It is instead of you to face the facts. Every day you go and pay money to some media people. Wike did this, Wike did that, Wike did this, Wike did that. Is Wike going to be chairman of the party?
No, Governor, let me quickly ask you this here. Yeah, during the commissioning in Havada campus of the River State University, you said something.
What did I say?
You said that you know the reason why the Atiku camp are doing what they are doing.
Yeah.
And you made a promise, just like you said. You said you're going to talk.
Okay.
You're talking.
I know where
you said.
Yeah, you know where you're going to.
You said you.
Let me check. Don't worry.
You know my question.
Yes, you've already said. I mean,
you said you know the reason why.
If you're a good student, the mere fact you make the introduction, I know where you're heading to, so you don't need to bother yourself. So let me just say that. Because I said they believe that the presidency is supporting them. I said they believe
that President Buhari is supporting them.
Presidency is not Buhari.
Someone in the presidency.
Yes. Presidency is not Buhari. Buhari is the head of the presidency. And like I said, we are coming, small. That's the time you reveal one. That's the time you say you're one. You don't say everything one day. You see, you will tell Nigerians for today, this is what you are telling them. Another time we'll tell Nigerians, see, this is what you look. No party that wants to win an election that can be arrogant like this. No party that is ready to take over power from APC. You know, APC is not like PDP. APC is something else. Look, how many of them as the federal government invaded an election the way they invaded the state? How many of them says? So I know what APC can do. So as an opposition party who is trying to unite the people, have the sympathy of the people, you must also show humility. Look, we are humble. We are ready to tackle the issues of this country. And to show that, see what you have done. See what you have done. See what you are going to do. Look, development alone is not the only problem Nigeria has. Insecurity alone is not the only problem Nigeria has. Part of our problem is non-inclusivity of people. Certain sectors believing that they have been marginalized. Whether you like it or not, you must show that you have the capacity to bring everybody together. And to show that capacity, I have started it. How did I start it? I know by our party convention. I know by our party, this is the custom. This is the culture of our party. This is where we have done our things. And now we are boxing to something. I have that capacity to resolve it. Gentlemen, let's not talk about law. Let's talk about political expedience in order to win elections. Don't do that. And you carry this kind of arrogance. You pay for it.
Your Excellency, you have quite not answered the question that I was asking.
I told you,
Now, you said, just a moment, sir, you said that there is a belief that
some people
in the presidency,
yes. Some people are supporting them.
some persons in the presidency
Yeah.
are supporting them, and they believe that the power will return to the north, and that's why they have the confidence. And you imagine that the President Buhari is from the north, and Mr. Atiku Abubakar is also from the north. What do you make of that scenario? If you think that some people in the presidency are working with
that
the
may not be
Atiku,
thinking of President Buhari. Mind you too, you have heard of so many things in the presidency, which sometimes the president may not know. Mind you, remember, under the APC primary, you heard that it was the presidency that brought Ahmed. You had so. But you also had one president said, no, everybody go to the field. They begin to wonder, but I thought they said it was the president. That's why I say they believe. They believe. That belief they believe may turn out not to be correct. That's the point that
Since
that you see, look, in power, let me tell you, there are those who are close to me. Do you understand me? There are those who are close to me. Somebody who's close to me, is what we are going to do. Meanwhile, that such a discussion has not taken place. And if you believe that person, how close he is to me, there's a likelihood you may be tempted to agree that yes, this is correct. And two, certain steps too, the person may show you, which will also make you believe the more that it is correct. Until finally, it dawns on you that all I'm saying is not correct too. So that's the point I'm trying to make. But why you should know is that can an opposition party who really wants to take over power allow itself for things that look for peace sake to resolve issue. We begin to say no, we won't do it because we run to constitutional council. And I was, in fact, when I read the text by the candidate, rule of law, who has violated the rule of law now? Who have violated section 73C of the PDP constitution? Why did we just hold our own constitution? Then we're not talking about rule of law. That our government will be anchored based on rule of law. Meanwhile, we are not passing the rule of law. By following section 73C. If we had followed section 73C, would you have come to this issue of talking about if chairman resigns, this will happen, that will not happen? You purposely did what you did in order to suit you. Now you have run into storming water, and then you are saying constitutionalism, removal. No.
Your Excellency,
we will not accept that at all.
if the law of expediency does not hold sway,
Sorry, if what?
if the law of expediency, like you mentioned, does not suffice, will you still remain?
Don't be pessimistic.
I don't mean to.
I am not a pessimist, so I don't say if.
Okay.
If allow you to get to that.
No, we're almost there, sir.
No,
that's why we are here.
Are you preaching for peace for us, or you want us to divide?
We want peace for progress and development of this
Okay,
nation.
well, let me tell you something.
Just in the event that this man does not honor his word, where do we go from
I
here?
told you this yesterday.
Yes, that you remain.
I said I will remain in PDP. The fight for inclusivity must be in the party. And I will remain there to fight for it. I'm not a man who sees fight and runs away.
Your Excellency, there's a suggestion that the PDP can actually do without River State or River State votes. That after all, President Buhari became president in 2015, he didn't win River State. President Buhari became president in 2019, he didn't need River State vote. And they are advancing the same argument that Atiku could become president of Nigeria without River State vote. What do you say?
If God decides
That will be in spite of you.
If God decides that he will be president, that not anybody can do. But for us as men, we don't know what God is thinking. But as men, anybody advising Atiku that is a wicked man to Atiku. And I know those who are doing it.
How so?
No, let me tell you. I know those who are doing it. They don't have electoral value in their own units. Some of them are from Edo. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Look at their calculation. Atiku didn't win River State. Buhari didn't win River State. But Buhari won Lagos and Kano.
That's right.
Right? Does Atiku have Lagos now? Does he have Kano? The only one he has always had is rivers. And he said he don't want them. So he has 0/3.
He has not said it doesn't.
No. He said that you asked this question. That's from Atiku's camp. And these are people who don't have electoral value. If anybody has electoral value, why would he even opine that? Why would he even say such a thing? They don't. Okay, take for example, a president of Nigeria that does not have a governor of Rivers, does not have governor of Lagos, does not have governor of Kano. Did that president be comfortable? No, tell me, that president will be comfortable. That also tells you what do they have in mind about stability of Nigeria. Do they really want Nigeria to stabilize? So I don't think that Atiku, the candidate of the party, will listen to those kind of suggestions, political irrelevance. I call them political irrelevance. I call them so. Because I can be proud to say, since 1999, Rivers State has always been a PDP. In 2015, we won. Remember, there was a serving governor here who was the DG of Buhari's campaign. He didn't get 25%. In 2019, he was a minister. He was the DG. He didn't also get 25% here. You think this state, you think that we are just like that. Someone, look, do it. Let those political pundits carry out the action. Let them carry out the action they want to carry. Ignore River State. Ignore Lagos. Ignore Kano. They are not important.
The argument is that it is not the people of River State or River State voters who are members of the PDP that are involved in this, that it is you as a person.
And let them wait for them. Why not wait? I don't have a wife to talk to. I don't have my son. He's a registered voter. I have my father, so I can't talk to my father. I don't have my friends to preach to them. Well, but we see, when is the people who are not politicians, they don't talk anyhow. No reasonable politician will make that kind of statement. A sitting governor, not just a governor that has performed to beyond expectation. You, as you came to River State, are you not happy? No, look, what brings the vote? I'll go to every local government and say, this is why you must vote for us. Because I have done this in this local government. Because I've done this in this local government. Because I've done this in this local. 23 local government, not one will escape me. Not one. Because the facts are there. I have fought for River State interests. They know I'm not that kind of governor that will sell their interests.
I'm just wondering the kind of difficult task you have put yourself in, because you are not leaving the PDP, yet you are dissatisfied with the PDP, and I'm wondering what kind of messages you'll be preaching when you are campaigning. Okay, I'm angry with the PDP, don't vote for this particular person.
Are you in our campaign committee? Leave us to strategize. You see, look. The way I talk to you journalists is not the way I talk to other people. All people have their own audience. Whichever audience. They want to call family meetings. They want to call age grade. Do you understand me? They want to call born again people. So forget the one you hear where you see everybody in the field. It's different from the other campaign.